Welcome, and welcome back to all that the wind has brought here, to another episode of Roots of Pacha. It's the 26th of spring. We have over 2,000 contribution points, and we have a lot to do today. So hopping right on in, we do have enough obsidian for both a new axe and a new hammer. So we've got the next couple of days worth of upgrades all covered. We also have some quests that popped up at the end of the last episode. And we passed out last night, so we're in our grandparents' house. So Teddy still needs more clan prosperity to even start on their idea. Nock needs another day to finish his idea. The clan is prospering. So Mary and Dari put up new clotheslines by the river. So we'll go check that out later. And Ada has finished working on an idea. Ada discovered some good poop and uses for it. I'm not sure how you differentiate between good and bad poop. Both of those options seem pretty cruddy. But hey, if it means our village can prosper even further, I'm all for it. So, hopping right on into things, we'll go and take care of our animals. Alright. And yet again, still bison. Still not buffalo. They are still bison. And I am going to continue to call them the wrong thing. It should be milk day, which is good. We should be able to get some, I think it was cheese that we need. We go in here to get another dish made. Because I do like discovering those dishes. I don't know if anything is gated behind that. But if anything is, I want to get to it, you know? But we'll go check and see if it was cheese or butter that we needed. And now we really are not planting any more spring crops at the moment. And then that is everything from this field. Okay. And Ivan is running along the path this morning. I dreamed I was playing drums for a huge crowd, and there were fireflies everywhere. It was amazing. Alright. Okay. Our fields are coming along fairly decently, which is good to see. And that was actually fairly simplistic. I'm kind of scared of spilling something on Teddy's rugs, so I don't like to eat over there. I had the most fantastic mint tea with Ada the other day. Jelrod loves those long green things that grow in winter. I don't know why. Okay. I guess we'll find out whatever crop that is. And let's grab ourselves our boar friend. And then we'll go and talk to Ada. As well as to Acre. Talking to Acre is fairly important for the tasks at hand. We need her to get started making these tools so that they're ready as soon as possible. Jizu and I were best friends as kids. We're lucky to have both ended up in the same clan. I'm glad you see it that way. Okay, so we are going to need some wood as well as some plant fiber. And we need another 45 obsidian. But that's okay. We'll get the hammer and then we'll get more obsidian. But let's go grab that wood and that plant fiber that we should have. A little bit of plant fiber, a little bit of wood. We'll put these things away. And the flint. Yes, that should be good for right now. We will grab that Detrovar. Don't worry about that part. But we are heading back up there to do some cooking. Interesting tool. Alright. So same dialogue as always. Shadow, you are adorable, but I cannot ride you. You are too small. Okay. So, we make this, which is a harvest and a garlic. We need flour and cheese. So, we will go and grab some cheese. And we successfully made roasted vegetables. Okay. So a harvest we took for that. And a garlic, so 21 and whatever we used. I don't think it was the bean. It may have been the bean. And this is only 23, but it is 70 stamina. So not really worth it very much. Because garlic only grows in the spring. But I suppose if we made it with something like tomatoes or something like that, that could be useful. We'll go ahead and we'll put these things away. And we will grab out this milk and make it into cheese. Isn't that cheese? That's juice. I bet cheese is a fermenter or something. Okay, so we don't have cheese yet. But we have butter, so that's cool. Yeah, no cheese. That's okay. That's okay. We'll go ahead and we'll toss some things into the shipping bin. I have doubts that we need to... right, talk to Ada. We do need to talk to Ada. Igork and I discovered that if you let certain materials rot, then mix them with freshly tilled soil, you get different effects. We call it compost. Alright, we got a composter. So that is cool. We do want to see about clearing more field space. And we do still have access to our hammer, so that is excellent. But I would like to go in there with an upgraded hammer and get those rocks broken a lot faster. Fulak and I were good friends before I went off to study the stars. I like that Grandma's able to just sit up here and do the laundry. I can feel Quoro shining upon us tomorrow. Expect clear skies and plenty of sunshine. I mean, a little annoying with the crop thing, but that's fine. So, heading on back towards our fields. Yeah, I'm okay with that. 2 harvests equals a compost. A harvest and a poop equals a compost. And 2 poop equal a compost. Well, funnily enough, I have a lot of poop. Okay, and then it takes 8 hours for every 2 poop. So we can make like a compost a day at this rate. But we'll see what effects that has. Could be pretty good stuff. And then I'm thinking, but we need to clear some farm space. That's okay though. I think it would be good to get some of these fields planned out as well. So like, see, we need the hammer for these things, which is fine. We'll get Shadow to follow us here. We'll get some of this space tilled. See, this is not bad. So that's 2 more plots that we can have here, organized the way I really want them to be. And then we just gotta clear up some space. And of course, eat a ton of food to clear up that space. But you know, that's fine, right? And then, with us actually getting a bit of planning done, we may even be able to look into something like a type of pathing. Stone pathing could be nice. Oh no, that's stone fence. So stone pathing is 2 stone for each one. Which I do kind of like the idea of. Let's make just a couple of them. And see what a stone pathing design might look like. I don't know that I like it. We can take a look at a plant fiber pathing as well. We'll make 2 of them. See, and that doesn't stand out at all. So I don't like that either. That really only leaves one option, and I don't like that one option. Because that one option is one of the most difficult ones to obtain at the moment. No, we're not going to waste it. We're not even going to bother. We'll leave the paths be for the moment. Because we need that wood to upgrade our tools. So it's going to have to wait. It's that simple. Let's see. So that should be there. Which should start a new field here. Which would only work if we had those as connected fields, which I don't want. So I think I'll save us a little bit of edge space there, at least for now. Just for the aesthetic purposes of it. We'll come back and take another look at the sizing and spacing of things later when we have more advanced technologies and we know for sure what size we want our crop plots to actually be. But for right now, I really like the idea of a 9-space plot that's nice and organized. And it kind of makes a balance of things too. Because nobody has to worry about me overplanting. Because I know the point of a farming simulator is to farm. But sometimes if you're just doing a lot of farming, it can be a little boring. Very relaxing. But I imagine watching just that constantly would get frustrating for you guys. So I want to try and space it out just a tad. And I think this is a really good way of forcing myself to do that. Because it's actually really will give a fairly decent aesthetic to things as well, which is nice. We are just plowing through this veggie stew. I mean, I'm not entirely opposed to the concept. We may actually not need that hoe for this next season. We'll have to see if things get untilled over time. But we may just go ahead and primarily focus on just the clearing tools and then get that scythe. And then we'll get the hoe just to say that we did it. But I don't see that as an incredibly crucial tool for us at the moment. It's not even late yet. If we go through all of this food, then we go through all of this food. We make some more. It's fine. We have more ingredients in our chest. It's not something we need to worry about too much. I mean, not that I want to waste stamina by double tilling. But this is not too bad. And it's finally just now starting to get pretty late. So we can feel pretty well accomplished with what we got done in the fields. We still have enough food for one more round. And enough time for it as well. Alright, we are running for the bed. Run for the bed. Run! Run for the bed! Run for the bed! We made it. Thank God. Okay. So, our clan is up to 39,034 prosperity. Clan's next project will be river safety. And we are already over 2/3 of the way there, which is excellent, considering we just completed the last quest. Our own clan contributions today came out to 162. Wild garlic isn't bad. The beans are not great. A wild carrot is worth more than a good quality bean, but I believe the legumes were one of the things that we can make into plant meat, so there is that option in the future. And there may be other things we can do as we develop more technology. But giving it a quick save, it's going to bring us up to 1,708 contribution. We did use a lot of contribution points on our new hammer, but our new hammer, as well as Nox's completed quest, are going to have to wait until next episode. For with the ending of the day and the saving of the game, we have come to the end of another episode. If you liked what you see, feel free to hit that thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. But until next time, may the wind bring you on another journey. And have a good night.